folded.
Money becomes the center, and it becomes something that becomes the motivation for what we're doing.
Money becomes the center, and it becomes something that becomes the motivation for what we're doing.
And it gets to this point where it's like, oh, I gotta keep making, like, even if it's the content we're creating, I gotta keep making these videos because that's what's keeping the money. And like when you asked me about me getting the money that I'm making financially off of the music and everything, what if because of that, I need to keep making music in order to make money, and I start making it more about that than about actually trying to reach the people.
Because then it becomes a means to an end.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't have anything against, like, you know, making money. I just think that because we live in a society where we need to have money.
Yep.
You know, I wouldn't be able to be here right now if I didn't have money.
Yep.
So I need money.
Yep.
But I'll tell you one thing about me. God has always provided for every single thing that I've done. No matter what it was for him, it came in some form, in some way. And I've never charged for anything regarding music ever.
Interesting.
You know, I haven't. Like anytime someone comes to me to do ministry, whether it's a feature, whether it's coming to a church and I'm speaking or I'm performing or a tour, anything like that, I never charge that. Now, if you know, offer me something or honorarium and things like that, I believe God may be doing that through you, but I would never request it or ask for it. But I would never request it or ask for it.
Respect.
That's just how.
I'm not leaving the crib without getting paid.
No.
Respect. That's just how.
I'm not leaving the crib without getting paid.
No.
This man said,
No. I
Hey,
feel
respect,
you.
bro.
I feel you though. I feel you. Like I get it. I know, and I know a lot of people like that, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
I just know what it is that he's asking me to do
No, that's
because
beautiful.
of what they're witnessing to whenever I don't ask for that.
Yeah, and it sounds like you're doing well, and it sounds like this is the bread and butter. But like if somebody hits me up and it's like, yo, fly to Virginia and do a rap show, I'm like, nah.
But that's different. You're doing a rap show. Are you doing that as a form of ministry?
Are you doing that as a form of ministry?
Like
That's a great question.
That's a great question.
So I mean, so again, then we have to define what that means. You know, like what do you mean when you say the word ministry?
when
You know, like what do you mean when you say the word ministry?
because when I come, I'm not coming to like spit some hot bars for you.
You come
Like,
to preach.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even if it's through the music, I want you to leave feeling better than you felt when you got here.
Yes.
And when I say better, I don't mean like, you know, your mood. I mean your spirit.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm here to touch the lives of people. That's the reason why I don't just accept everything, because I know where God's telling me to go.
Yeah, man, this is good because this is challenging to me. If I'm honest with you, I feel like I am more efficient leveraging the technology and being in the groove that I'm in and having my kids within arm's reach and all these different things that I'll do stuff for free. I'll do stuff for free when I feel like God's telling me to do something for free. I'm not leaving the crib without getting paid.
No.
I'll do stuff for free when I feel like God's telling me to do something for free. I'm not leaving the crib without getting paid.
No. I feel like God is telling me to do almost everything that I'm doing for free on the side of ministry. You know,
I feel like God is telling me to do almost everything that I'm doing for free on the side of ministry. You know,
I could like imagine a school, you know, ask me to come and do any form of ministry, whether it's speaking, performing, whatever it is. And I charge $10K. That's my set price of what I do. It starts at that. All they got is $7. Y'all better start running some fundraisers.
No. I'm not saying that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. I hear your point. I think it's a good point. I think, like you said in Corinthians, right? Like a worker is worth his wages, right? Paul writes that. So I think the tension that many people fall into is if someone's day-to-day ministry is already running a church or whatever. And you're right in that, like, a lot of brothers do like the honorarium thing. It's like my suggested donation. We got all these little code words, you know, but like,
I remember the first time I heard that, I was like, what's an honorarium? Just say payment, money, or whatever it is, the fee. I don't care what it is. I'm not going to look at you crazy.
But it's a roundabout way of
and it's like that with almost everything like in the world. It's always like this thing that we cover. And that's a different conversation. But just regarding what we're talking about, like I said, like, I'll have someone pay for my flight, you know, or my room or things like that, depending on what it is. But for the service that you're asking me to do, that's for the Lord, I wouldn't even be in this position if it wasn't for him putting me here. So I don't charge for that. And I'm not even gonna say usually. I don't. Like,
I wouldn't even be in this position if it wasn't for him putting me here. So I don't charge for that. And I'm not even gonna say usually. I don't. Like,
there's not a person that could say I charge this select amount. The one time that I almost did charge because like the person that was setting it up for me told me to charge, it didn't work out. It didn't even go through.
Interesting.
So like I said, it's about your relationship. You know, it's about your relationship. You know, God, I'm not telling you that he's not telling you to be compensated. That's how you take care of your family. That's how you survive. I'm just saying, for me personally, he's making his way on how to make sure that, you know, I get what I need.
I'm just saying, for me personally, he's making his way on how to make sure that, you know, I get what I need.
Folded.